walking cannon guy.
Nah.
I can't wait for Star Wars and Kingdom Hearts 4.
Yeah, so
That's really kind of cool.
Do you think the ATST is gonna be like a fucking mini boss?
that'd be sick.
Watch the
I'd be
ATST be a random enemy.
Oh my god, that's a normal enemy. That's gonna be freaking sweet.
We're here to
I mean,
fight
Sora should be
conflict.
OP as shit by now.
Holy
so...
damn.
I mean, I don't know, depending on how much power he has left after almost dying.
That's true.
He resets a little bit after every game, but he's also always more powerful by the end of each game than the last.
right, but the dude nearly killed himself using all the power weighing way too many times.
Yeah. I mean, there's already theories that like Sora has difficulty summoning his Keyblade in Quadratum.
Sounds about right.
Is that 'cause
Like
it-
when you see him like charging,
Mhm.
it takes a minute for the Keyblade to actually materialize in his
compared
hand.
to the like almost instantaneous of it? Maybe that's part of being in Quadratum versus the Kingdom Hearts world. Is there a name for the Kingdom Hearts world? like,
Not really.
No, it's just been the universe. There isn't another world, so everyone's sort of confused like what to call regular Kingdom Hearts world right now.
Yeah.
Forgive my peasant.
And actually,
knowledge.
Quadratum's just the city. It's not the whole alternate universe.
That's
What
true.
is Quadratum? Is that just the name of the city he would
Yeah.
live in?
Yeah, so
Quadratum
Quadratum
is
is the
Tokyo.
name of the city, but where Quadratum is basically, think of Kingdom Hearts, the realm of Kingdom Hearts, like the real world. Quadratum is the realm of fiction according to Kingdom Hearts. Like Quadratum doesn't technically exist, yet Sora's there anyway.
Oh, so that's why we're gonna have Star Wars and shit.
The way I theorized it is that Quadratum is on the other side of the final world. The final world's like the final layer at the end of reality.
Personally, my theory is that Quadratum is actually reality and Kingdom Hearts is the realm of fiction. Because that just makes more sense to me.
I mean, it would, but
Quadratum is more realistic like. Oh, and another theory going around is that Kingdom Hearts is an actual video game in the realm of Quadratum. So we're gonna see how those people go like, wait, is that Sora from Kingdom Hearts fighting a dark side?
Okay, imagine if they just think he's a really good cosplay.
man, that'll be weird if
Go
they
to
actually name drop
Disneyland,
Disneyland.
Sora. What's that? King.
Oh, wait, that's one of the memes there. Strelitzia taking Sora to Disneyland and Sora's crying. No, my friends recognize me, Strelitzia. Sora, those aren't your friends. Continues to cry.
Cries harder.
Where's he from?
Strelitzia is from Union Cross.
Yeah.
Josh, you're gonna have a lot of homework if you keep asking questions.
Josh is curious because Star Wars is in it, but he's got a lot of homework to do.
Sora and Donald to be like, let's go, and then Donald gets fucking murked by an ATST.
Okay, so SkyLoft has seen better days, my friends.
I don't know. I want a beam war of Donald shooting Zeta Flare and the Death Star firing.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god. Donald and the Emperor battling with lightning beams at each other.
And no one healing.
I wish I could do a Donald impression so I could start saying quotes at the Emperor.
I don't
Oh,
know.
I'm sorry, my Donald.
How can you possibly make that voice?
Somebody's doing it, and he's being paid
Oh,
very well.
Yeah,
He
there's
better
a
be.
movie.
Because no one else can make it. That is the joke.
Well, Donald's had at least 2 voice actors so far. I think more.
Yeah, he had,
Actually,
like...
he's 3 if you count Don Cheadle voicing Donald. When he got his
Because
voice.
I knew the original voice actor for Donald died, so.
Maybe it's a secret passed
Camera.
down.
Did you just pull those off the dudes with your hook shot?
Yes, I know, Josh. I was trying to see if I
Why
could do...
is the rodent beating you?
I don't think it's a rodent. But regardless, the reason I didn't was I was curious if I could.
Well, you clearly were beaten by a rodent.
I wasn't
I have
beaten. I took
4
a quarter
witnesses.
of a heart, you bitch.
I have witnesses. The rodent got a hit on you.
Josh, you would know all about being beaten by a rodent.
At least
Aaron
the
is the
rodent in
13.
Elden Ring
That rodent's
was
Mickey
3
Rat
feet
standing
tall.
up.
That's...
This is just a dinosaur. I saw him on the Discovery Channel last week.
I mean, that's essentially what they are. Triceratops with shields.
Son of a
Walking
bitch.
with the dongos.
Yeah,
Dongle.
the dongos.
Also, these guys are just wandering around, so they aren't a threat. You're just coming up and
Did you just throw them off the side? Yes.
I do need them to traverse parts of the temple. So I can't throw
Will they-
all of them off.
Did you actually softlock yourself?
No, I cannot.
Oh, then just keep throwing them off. What they deserve.
Yo, time to use the B-blade!
Let it rip.
Our card game show is about tops. Aren't we cool?
Wait, it's a card game?
It was like the other like card games like Bakugan and
Yeah.
Okay,
It was-
yeah.
the show
well,
was set up
I've
like
seen
those.
Blade. I mean, I've seen like episodes of Blade.
it was a card game TV show like that kind of a setup, but they
Yeah.
were topped.
Yeah, I wanted one. I actually had one, but
I never
really got
wanted
use
them
it.
because I was always just like they're just tops.
With metal blades.
I had a bunch of,
I don't think they were even metal. I think they were just
Bakugan.
plastic.
No, they have actual metal on them.
I had a bunch of Bakugan as a kid too. Not
Don't
many from
respect
season
me.
1, unfortunately,
No?
because
I saw
when
a
season 1
TikTok.
came out, they were like impossible to find. Which sucks because season 1 was the only great one.
yeah, I'll agree with that.
Like, I didn't hate New Vestoria, but like, I'm never gonna watch it again.
Mhm.
I might pull up the original season.
I wonder how well it's held up.
I feel like it probably held up well. Like, I have good memories of it, and like, it had a complete arc, and like, it should have been the end, but it made a lot of money, so they made more seasons.
That's the way it goes.
Indeed.
Oh, Naruhodo.
Yeah, you need to turn on the turbine.
Let's see.
Why are there chicken people all over the place?
Because
Where
this,
they live.
yeah, this is their hometown. We need to raise
They
it to the
built it.
ground. We need to do God's work.
You need to deactivate the shield and the dragon.
Do these
protector
things
so you can
eventually
call
turn
in
into the
our
bird
tourists.
people like Rivali?
No.
No
they're not
relation,
related
actually.
to- Yeah. Yeah, no relation to the Rito.
Yeah, which is interesting, because the Zora are the ones, the fish people are the ones who evolve into the bird people.
Oh yes, the
There
fish
are also
the fish
birds
people when
in
the
the
whole
wild.
thing turned to water.
The saltwater ones, Andrew.
I mean, I know the whole freshwater saltwater thing, but come on, I mean, it just sounds weird.
Okay.
Ocean water took up, made the land into almost islands and archipelagos. So what did the fish people turn into? Birds.
Frankly, wouldn't it have made more sense for them to just evolve to digest freshwater or saltwater?
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
like
That would have made
bird
more
people.
sense.
Like, that's definitely something more common to evolve in real biology. It's more likely that a saltwater animal could get used to freshwater than it could get used to flying and breathing air.
It is
Well,
odd.
Zora could breathe above water, but it's just, I don't know.
I know that like
find it really interesting.
animals that are used to living in saltwater, if they go into freshwater, they'll start getting sores on their bodies.
Well, I guess in the Zora's case, it would be freshwater going to salt, which I'm pretty sure that would be not so pleasant. But
yeah, I don't know quite as much about if you put a freshwater animal into saltwater. I just know about
Their
saltwater
organs
animals
rupture
into
and they
freshwater
melt
because
from
like
the inside out.
all the time you'll
You know what?
see dolphins or whales to get lost and swim up a river for a while, and everyone's worried because like the longer they're there, the more sores will show up in their body and the worse they get. And if they're there too long, they will break open and they will bleed out.
oof. All right, so Josh, what you found?
If you put a freshwater fish into saltwater, like a goldfish in the ocean, it will fucking melt from the inside out.
Are you serious?
Okay, that
Yeah,
actually
it
does. That sounds worse.
It is critically, horrifyingly horrible for those poor things. They just die.
Oh my god. Dear
Oh man,
God.
so
that's
Eye of Fish
horrifying.
is just a story of suicide. Got it.
Yeah, because I saw this in Reddit story. This guy who worked at a pet store, and this lady kept coming in and buying goldfish like twice a week, and he's like, "What are you doing with all these goldfish? Are you feeding them to a bigger fish?" And she's like, "No, I hate pet stores, so I'm doing the right thing by the environment, and I'm releasing them into the wild." The wild? We live on the coast. You're not putting these in the ocean, are you? Yes. You realize they're like dying immediately, right? What?
Oh, that's that SpongeBob meme. That's fucking hilarious. That's fucking horrible.
Facts.
Oh man. That is that's terrifying.
Alright, so you guys might notice I'm not really able to traverse this place too easily at the moment.
Oh,
Yeah, this is.
if
I'm assuming
only
this is when you
had
finally get the
that
second hook shot.
That's the one.
Yep. So you
One
just
of the few
Spider-Man
things
your
I
way
knew about this
around.
game, because a reviewer I watch, Some Call Me Johnny, he popped off about this game having 2 hook shots.
Yep, as he should. That's the best thing. That's one of the best things.
Hook
about
shot's his favorite ability in Zelda games.
It's a good
it.
ability.
It is a really good item, but to have 2, man, it's worth it. Oh,
And guess who the boss is of this dungeon?
Dragoon?
Yeah, that
Dragoon.
bitch.
Oh no, he has destroyed the bridge. Whatever will you do?
Well,
And
too
midnight,
late
can you
making
summon
bridges.
another one?
well,
summon another one.
not going back that way, it seems.
Hey, that means we're going to progression.
Yay!
I'm ready. Progression.
Nope, back where we started.
God, April's almost over. When are we gonna get that Atlas not news?
It was the mouthwash. Weren't you paying attention when I mentioned that earlier?
Is that really
That was
real?
mouthwash?
Is
Yeah,
that real?
there's Persona 25 anniversary mouthwash.
No, that can't be real.
I don't know if it's the
That can't
official
be a real
announcement, but it is a thing that exists, and it came out in April. It might be the April announcement. Telling Persona fans to
Oh
brush their
my.
fucking teeth. Oral hygiene is very important to Persona.
Man,
I
why is
mean,
it should just be an alarm clock that tells you to go to sleep.
Wow, I am honestly offended.
What, the mouthwash? Really?
Yeah. See,
it's like I'm not even a
here.
fan, and I'm already offended by this.
I mean, he's played Persona 4.
He's beaten Persona 4, Andrew!
Didn't he say that he stopped like right before the end and he still hasn't actually finished it?
Yeah, I
Josh,
think-
you've rolled credits on Persona 4, right? Haha,
No,
bitch!
Andrew is in fact correct. I got back into it, I almost finished it, and then this thing called Elden Ring happened, and it hits me.
You whore!
Listen here. Elden Ring
Wow.
is so fucking nice, and I will not tolerate any slander against it.
I'm
So
sure
that's still
The only slander I really have for it right now is that like I think the way it does secrets is horseshit.
Oh, you mean like the walls you have to hit like 99 times?
Yes,
That's a glitch. That's
What?
a glitch. The walls are supposed to have 1 HP. Then one of them, only one, was accidentally coded to have 999.
Was it patched out then?
Yeah, it was patched out. And
Okay.
now it's back to being a one-hit shortcut ball.
I mean, that's still stupid. Don't
How
get
the
me
heck
wrong,
did they
but
find it though? And how do we know it was only that one?
I don't know.
Probably a
Someone
lot
was-
of people trying
Someone
to
was
do.
picking apart the code, I guess, and they found it. They're just like, what's with this one?
I mean, that would make sense.
Alright, I'm glad you know it's actually a glitch, because if that was on purpose, that would be just one of the most horseshit things I've ever seen.
Yeah, even for
Okay, this is gonna be really dumb, but I can't get through. Yep, I cannot get past
that is
this.
super dumb.
Alright, so now I just need to find a way to actually progress then.
Let's see. There's,
Put
maybe
roller
there's another-
skates on the iron boots, then you can go fast.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta move quickly.
What if you dodge roll your way through?
Not another speeding ticket. I'll fight it in court, but I don't think they'll take gotta go fast as a medical condition.
Cameron,
What?
I've figured it out.
What's that?
I think that chicken is the key.
Oh, you might be right.
Oh, I see. Can I take him into another room? I cannot.
Got it.
Aw, well,
We'll
I had
damn
deep
it.
fry
it
him,
out.
eat him, and then we'll be heavy enough to not need the iron boots, but still be quick.
Let's see.
Is that how it
You know,
works?
you'll get fat from eating the fried chicken.
Down. All right, I'm gonna chuck you into this wind turbine.
I'm
and you
pretty
turn
sure
it
you'll
off.
get food poisoning just by looking at it.
Yeah, that thing ain't right.
That triggers
It'll
my
be
fight or
cooked,
flight
right?
response from bad direction.
It could be cooked, but do you want to cook it? Do you want to eat it?
I'm hoping it'll taste like
It's
chicken.
like eating porgs, you know?
Eating what?
Eating a porg. in Star
Oh.
Wars.
Yeah, sorry, I just didn't hear you well, so I wanted to make sure I heard that.
The thing with the porgs were they were cute, so they guilted him to stop eating them. I don't think that would work with me, by the way. I think I'd look it in the eye and take a bite.
Just to
Have you guys ever
flex.
seen that concept art of the porgs accidentally turning on Luke's lightsaber? and
That
getting
sounds
beamed into the
horrible.
eye?
What? Oh, there you go.
I mean,
Yeah.
Star Wars does have some pretty mean-spirited jokes with the animals, so that wouldn't have surprised me if
That is
it made it.
Shortcut.
Alright, turns out there was just a switch. Okay.
As will probably be the case for these kind of dungeons. For this dungeon.
Oh man, did you guys see the other day that like oh, it's like one of the things that just makes me toxic, but PETA said a dumb the other day.
What did they do this time?
It was like they just repeated animals don't want to be eaten, and so some guy responded to them with a quote tweet and just said, "Then why are they made of food?"
I love that you
Guess who
described
got
that
more
as your
likes?
toxic trait.
The guy.
Yeah.
That's
Honestly,
funny.
it's doing a service to just diss on PETA. It really
Oh, like-
is.
PETA and like militant vegans make me super toxic because they make me just want to go around showing them pictures of the latest piece of meat I've eaten. Every time I
Militant
see
vegans?
PETA say something stupid, I end up scrolling through all the like dumbass vegan comments and being and really enjoying anybody who's memeing on them.
Mm-hmm.
Aha! I found you, fool!
Found you, faker.
Faker? I think you're the faker around here.
I think you're the fake floor tile around here.
Ha! You're not even good enough to be my— I'll make you eat those words!
Oh, Jesus.
What, that I almost died? Or how the thing interrupts
Oh, you
itself?
almost died.
You
Yeah,
think
you
they'll
almost died.
reference that in Sonic 3?
Oh my god. That'd be
Congrats
glorious.
for all
Has
that
it been
effort,
long
Cameron.
enough, by the way?
To
The rule's
spoilers?
like, what, 2 weeks? It's been 2 weeks, right?
I think at this point, I think you're good.
Proceeds to spoil everything.
Yes.
Oh yeah, because I mean, if you care, we're talking about it, I guess. Yeah, Shadows in Sonic Movie 2 at the very
I
end.
kind of figured that's the case when you tweeted
I called that end
a
credit
couple weeks
scene.
ago. Did you call the end credit scenes like, oh, this could only mean the Shadows in?
Yeah, there was only one reasonable, like,
I mean, I never said out loud what I thought the end credit scene would be, and I'm upset that I didn't. Because now, if I told anybody that I called it, nobody's gonna believe me.
Well, you have witnesses,
Yeah.
so it works.
yeah,
I have
as
witnesses,
we were rolling
And only one of
in-
them's on Twitter, and he doesn't exactly have a lot of clout. No offense.
No, none taken, you're
Not
right.
taken.
Cameron has the clout.
I think Andrew
Cameron,
still
I
has
think
more
Cameron right
followers
now
than
has
me.
like 30 followers.
24 last I
Oh,
checked, I
that's
think.
that's nice.
Yeah, and I have somewhere in the 300s, but like even at 300, I still barely get interactions. So imagine what Cameron's Twitter's like.
The closest to interactions is when Andrew will like one of my tweets. That's like the one interaction I get. Y'all
Two
motherfuckers.
And I get so many like notifications from so many people I follow that I don't even see everything Cameron tweets.
Not that I tweet often.
Yeah.
Bitch! Come
That
at
is an
me.
effective range.
Come
Yeah,
at me.
I usually know that you tweeted something recently because all of a sudden you went through and liked 2 or 3 of my tweets.
Me or Cameron?
Cameron, you're just an enigma. Just all of a sudden you show up, like a tweet, and maybe respond, and then you go away for a month.
Does that
Sorry,
count?
I'm not good with Twitter.
Does that count as
Dude, I'm barely
toxic
fine.
behavior? Because I really just ended those guys.
Yeah. Dude, I'm not even good with Facebook.
Bullying, Cameron, and
I don't like how
will be
Facebook works.
reported to HR
I
for it.
technically have a Facebook account, but I have not logged into it in years.
I'm basically what the kids will say, the social media boomer. Facebook's pretty much my main motive. But even then, I don't really like post status updates. I mean, I just mainly use it just to see what's going on with the world.
See, I just use it to gush about video games. And occasionally anime.
See, that sounds nice, but
And then occasionally I end up using it to fight about video games. Because sometimes somebody just said something that's stupid in the right way and they make me toxic.
Someone all of a sudden chose fighting words and Andrew's like, alright, let's go, bitch.
Alright, bet, let's go.
I got in a few arguments today with some dumbasses that were trying to defend the prices of Sonic Origins.
I like that some of the birds walk on the walls for no good reason.
Because life is pain and suffering, so why would they adhere to logic?
Oh, Danny left.
You might have needed...
You okay, Danny?
yeah, I'm good. Sorry, I kind of freaked out for a minute there.
It wasn't me this
That'll-
time!
Oh,
Well, or me.
Oh boy, 50...
So my computer's been very well behaved so far today, so it's going to mess up any second now. Because I mentioned it.
Of course. Okay, so let's hop in here.
Did you set the burn down and it started beeping like a bomb?
No, this is just a noise they make when I hold them. They do not like being held.
yeah. They
I
definitely.
thought I started hearing like beep, beep, beep.
Imagine if they exploded.
That'd be
That's not a
scary.
bird, it's a bug, get down! That's something the government should do.
Well, the funny part is they did try one time to. The CIA did try to have like wiretap a cat in the 50s or 60s.
Didn't it get hit by a car?
It got hit by a car immediately after it started. Yeah, I think it was like it just made it halfway to the street and then a truck just ran it over. Then they're like, wait, this is stupid.
Yeah, they spent
They're
so much
looking
money on
at
that
it in the
cat.
street, and they're like, "Didn't we spend 15 million taxpayer dollars on this?" Yup. We're fired, aren't we? Yup.
I mean, that's definitely
Oh, hell
one
yeah.
of the best lines from the first Sonic movie, where they just wonder how many robots Eggman has, and then it cuts to Jim Carrey. Ever wonder where your tax dollars are going? And then he pulls out another robot. Like,
yep.
That's
Okay, yeah, that
genuinely
was one of
funny.
the pretty good jokes in the first movie. There weren't many, but it's like honestly, now that I have the second movie, I don't think I'll ever watch the first one again.
Yeah, the second one is just miles above.
Miles Prower better, if you will.
Oh.
Ah!
These are the terrible jokes that I make, people. Also, they acknowledged his actual name in the movie. I was expecting them to just call him Tails the entire time, which they did.
They
but
actually call him Miles?
Yeah, they do call him Miles
They-
Prower at one point.
They called him Miles once or twice. I think during his introduction he mentioned that his name was Miles, but only in passing. And at the end of the game they brought it up.
Movie.
Or end of the movie, I mean.
Yeah, because he
Says a lot that Andrew calls it a
Miles,
game.
but you can call me Tails.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Sonic is game franchise, alright? It's potato.
You didn't know.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I hope my service. I hope that was picked up by my
No,
Streamlabs.
I
his
heard
name
it.
is Miles Proud.
I heard it.
Okay.
Oh,
Tails
man,
is
that's
just a
mean.
nickname because of his two tails. His real name is Miles
It
Prowl.
sounds like a serial killer, is what Kira said.
Miles Prower.
Yeah,
Miles Prower is a serial killer name.
apparently. Does Kira asked, and now I have to ask for her? Does Knuckles have a real name that's on his tax documents, or is it
You
just
don't.
Knuckles?
I don't
it is-
think so. I think it's.
It's
I think
just
Tails
Knuckles.
is the only one.
Yeah,
Acco-
Tails
just-
is
no,
the
no.
only
According
name.
to Archie Comics, so questionably canon, Sonic isn't his real name either.
Oh shit! I forgot. I don't remember what they said his real name was, but I forgot that Archie did that.
It's like fucking
Okay.
Eugene or something.
It's like Waluigi.
Archie.
Okay, you know what? Screw it. I'm looking this up.
What's Sonic's real name? According to Archie. 'Cause I'm pretty sure
Sonic-
Archie's the only thing that does
Huh?
that, so not canon.
Who?
Real name.
Oh yeah, like Waluigi's real name is Jimmy Papadopoulos because he's Greek.
Oh my god.
What's
What
his
is it?
name?
This sounds made up.
What is it? Hit at me.
Ogilvy Maurice Hedgehog.
Yeah, I knew his middle name was Maurice. I knew that.
Archie. And it is made up because Archie did it. Archie is the epitome of making shit up as you go along.
Like Waluigi is just what his Italian friends call him because they're just like, man, I hate the cool guy, Jimmy Papadopoulos. I call you Waluigi. It's like, wow, man.
Okay, it's a lizard man. All right.
Oh my god. That does not sound right.
Are you okay?
This just sounds so weird. Why did they call him that? Why is that his name?
Archie was dumb.
Okay, no,
I know that.
no, see, that's
but-
why they call him Sonic, because it's such a dumb name.
Yeah, Knuckles is still Knuckles, so that's good at least.
I know what I forget the name of the guy, but the guy who wrote the Archie comics at the time, he's done his best to try to copyright the idea of the Echidna tribes.
Oh, I
He's
know!
currently
I know exactly.
attempting to sue Sonic Movie 2 over
Because Knuckles
using
had a dad.
Echidna tribes.
Yes, I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Even though, Echidna tribes already existed in Sonic Adventure long before he got a hold of the Archie comics.
Oh yeah, but I think it's like the thing is like he expanded the lore type of thing. So
I
when
mean,
he got
even
fired by Archie, he's like, okay, you can fire me, but everything about that, those storylines and stuff with the Echidnas, those are mine. Which they're like, okay, fine, we'll just erase everything and pretend it never happened.
Yeah, so you can't use the characters you created. Good thing we can just create new ones.
Yeah.
That's such a flex. Gee, it's almost like we have a universe we can expand and do whatever we want with. Funny.
Still can't get over that everything explodes when it dies with a...
Yeah.
It'll be better than a fart.
Like, this game's trying to be serious, but that makes me laugh every time.
Why do you think I never questioned it when it happened in Kingdom Hearts?
Fair.
What do you think would be the best crossover from a video game for Kingdom Hearts?
From a video
Uh,
game?
Video
Like-
game.
Yeah, or do you think they should just be like, oh man, they fall in and then they're in the Smash world, they have to fight all this stuff?
Oh, I want Sora to end up in Midgar and just be confused the entire time.
I mean, Midgar is... Like, doing a little Midgar or something isn't out of the question. It's one of the things we thought we could potentially see in the Quadratum side of things. Like, perhaps Sora would finally get to meet Barrett as the resistance of a little Midgar.
Right.
I think that'd be
That'd be
really
pretty
cool.
interesting.
I would be
And
all
that,
for
and
that.
he could find Cloud and Sephiroth there. It'd be great. But I was trying to think of something not Square Enix, because Kingdom Hearts crosses over with Square Enix stuff all the time.
Well, see, I was
Well, I mean,
thinking
'cause
that
I
maybe
don't know.
with the Disney worlds being in the Kingdom Hearts verse, there'd be Square Enix worlds in Quadratum.
Well, yeah, I mean, other than Star Wars and possibly Marvel. So,
Okay.
I mean, it just depends. Like,
Not a video game, but I once saw like a little mini comic that was crossing over Sora or Kingdom Hearts with Transformers.
That sounds wild.
I mean, that would be pretty interesting.
I saw a comic on Twitter the other day of like a Treasure Planet thing that happened.
Dude, I was so down for Treasure Planet.
Kingdom Hearts fans have been begging for Treasure Planet for years. By the way, never seen Treasure Planet, so I have no idea why everyone wants it.
It's solid. It's very good. I mean, it's very underrated.
Treasure Planet.
Oh no.
No, yes,
My man.
No, Kira's mad.
She's wutting the same way she did when I asked her who Harley Quinn was.
Watch out! Watch out!
Wait, you didn't know who Harley Quinn was?
Andrew, some
Here's the
middle
reason
name
I know who
shot.
Harley Quinn was. My middle name is James, if you didn't know.
Andrew James.
You could have kept the mystery. Honestly, Cameron, I think the reason he never told me his middle name was so that I could keep calling him Cameron middle name, last name.
You know my middle name. It just sucks,
I know
so I'm
you're-
not gonna remind you.
I know, but for the longest time you didn't tell me because you thought it was funny.
Ha!
It
So I'm the
was
only
pretty
one without middle name revealed.
I also don't know your last name, so
Okay,
is
good
true.
point. I can tell you if you want.
I also forget
We
your
are
first
on the
name
internet.
most times. It's Danny.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
you're
try
right.
to hide my last name on the internet.
That's true.
Alright.
Never mind.
Just bloop that when you.
Yeah, we need Cameron to edit with a boop.
Yeah, my bad.
I can't believe that you out here not watching Treasure Planet though. That movie was what made me realize I was into girls too.
Oh, with the captain?
Yes,
I know exactly who you're talking about.
beautiful.
No,
I'm
it's
gonna end
really good. Like,
I'm gonna
it's,
end up playing the Kingdom Hearts level before I watch the movie. Just wait.
All right. So, have you ever read Treasure Island?
No.
Okay.
Have
so
you watched the Muppets Treasure Island?
I doubt he has.
I think I tried to and didn't like it and stopped.
It's the one with Tim Curry.
Waha.
Waha.
I think I tried to watch Muppets Treasure Island and I didn't like that one, so I didn't finish it.
All right. So basically, Treasure Planet is interstellar remake of Treasure Island. So it has like Long John Silver and all that.
Let's Spider-Man
It's
this shit.
It's beautiful
Spider-Man,
animation. The
Spider-Man.
story is really like it's unfortunate that it didn't do well in the box office. It's really good. I would recommend you seeing it.
I have
Yeah,
heard
it's
that
one
it
of
was
my
like a cult
favorites.
classic and a lot of people like it.
It
Yes.
is. It's kind of like Atlantis type of thing.
I
Exactly.
probably should have watched it while I was watching Emperor's Groove after I watched Emperor's New Groove when I had Disney Plus, but it didn't even cross my mind.
Yeah.
Honestly, next time you. Hey, Ginger!
You know, I got
Next
Disney Plus. We could do like a watch along at some point.
Yes.
Well, we
That's
have
close.
Disney Plus too. I was gonna say we could even.
Dude, we can.
Next time you guys come over, because I feel like Atlantis and Treasure Planet go hand in hand.
Oh
you know,
my
last
god,
time we were talking about just hanging out watching movies, weren't we?
man! I wish
Uh,
I'd be.
Because there's a
doing that.
couple.
Yeah, we did, as a matter of fact, discuss doing watch-along streams. I haven't done anything about setting it
They
up, but I
are
would
the
definitely be down.
bisexual duo. Robin made a good point. Treasure Planet and Atlantis are like the bisexual duo.
Okay, I tried to watch Atlantis when I was a kid, and I hated it. I was so bored.
Maybe it's just a gay thing.
It might be. We can't rule that out.
Probably.
He
I
didn't
mean, I'm
really-
not sure if I would say it like that. I mean,
We have Atlantis on VHS on my on our movie shelf in my house right now. I could watch it anytime I want. Problem is, I don't want.
To make a duo, a trio, Robin does bring up a good point. Hunchback of Notre Dame is another one that I don't actually
Oh
know
my
if I liked because
God.
it was a good movie or if because I was really gay.
I actually
That's
do
a-
enjoy
wait a minute.
Hunchback of Notre Dame to a certain
That one's a
extent.
good one.
Yeah.
that's actually one of my favorites of all time. Would have been the favorite if there's a few things that would have been fixed up.
I was a
But-
little annoyed that they were doing the whole "be okay with your body" thing, but then they make him be the only protagonist that doesn't get the girl at the end of the movie, and all of
Second
them.
Well, I mean, I find it kind of refreshing though. Like, I mean, but it's kind
Yeah,
of refreshing.
it's refreshing, but they did it with the ugly guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Hunchback. Yeah, the second movie he gets a
It
girl.
fights with its message
Yeah,
a
but
little
the
bit.
second movie's not that great.
There's a second movie?
It's direct to DVD.
Yeah,
I
it-
watched
it-
Yes, she's a hunchback too.
it's
No,
from the
I-
Disney sequel era. You know, where they
He's
decided to
basically
make
just
sequels of everything.
He's a very
Yeah.
plain character, but I just watch it because I want to see Quasimodo happy. It's the same reason why I watched the second Pocahontas, because she ends up with John Rolfe and not John Smith, which is historically accurate. Even though everything
Yeah,
else about
well,
it is not historically
As historically
accurate.
accurate as that version of Pocahontas was.
How the fuck
Yeah.
can I not reach this?
I've never been able to sit through the first Pocahontas. I've seen snippets of it, but I can never make it.
Okay.
Yeah, Pocahontas' villain is like one of the most like queer-coded villains I think I've ever seen.
I don't
Oh,
even
Ratcliffe.
remember the villain. I just remember being bored
No,
whenever
you
I
know
tried
who's
to watch
actually
it.
more queer-coded? Ratcliffe, and then there's Radigan.
Oh.
Radigan, the rat.
Radigan and Basil,
Yeah.
Basil are ex-boyfriends.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Oh
his
my God.
ex-boyfriend.
Who are these characters?
Yeah, I'm
It's
just
a great-
sitting
have-
here.
Oh
Great
my
mouse
God.
detective.
It's a play on Sherlock Holmes.
Great mouse.
Yeah.
Detective. That's not familiar. I don't
So
think I've seen that one either.
it's fun.
Blank
The
your
only thing
head,
is that it came before Little Mermaid, so a lot of people tend to forget it.
I
But
watch a lot of weird Disney movies just because I get sick of Roland watching the regular princess ones all the time. And then I just start looking up underrated Disney movies. And
I'll
apparently
give
a lot
you
of
a
my
list.
favorite apparently a lot of my favorite movies are just ones with mice. Because I really like Five
Oh.
Goes West. I
So
also
you've
really
seen The
like
Rescuers, right?
Oh
you
yeah.
probably like the
I like
Rescuers,
the
and the Rescuers Down
Rescuers,
Under.
Rescuers Down Under. I like The
Yeah.
Secret of Nim. And like I'm just like,
Oh.
why are there so many movies with rats and mice that I'm like, give me?
I really liked The Rescuers as a kid. The bird, the seagull or whatever it was always my favorite character.
I haven't seen that one in a while.
What is his name? The one is Orville, and then he's something else that also goes along with it.
Orville and Marianne, I think. No.
What is the name?
Orville and Wilbur?
Yes! Wilbur.
Thank you.
Like
Yes.
Orville and Wilbur Wright?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also a movie with mice.
Yeah, we're saying that's
Oh,
another
okay.
one. Because, like,
Oh, have you seen American Tail?
yes.
I think I have, but I genuinely don't remember anything about it.
Yeah, that's what the 50 Goes West is a sequel of that.
Mm-hmm.
And I really like
Yeah.
that one, especially because they got saloon girls.
Kira, you thirsty bitch.
There's furry.
There is a furry confirmed.
Like, I remember
She's-
watching them as a kid a lot and just being like, I don't know, I just think it's neat.
It's like there's nothing totally weird about it, obviously.
Let's see. This thing's already.
Oh, so
powered
you
on. Yep.
probably did Gadget from Rescue Rangers.
No, I actually did not
No?
like Digit.
Really? Okay.
I never really watched the Rescuers Down Under, though. I found not Down Under. I didn't like
Rescue
Chip and
Ranger?
Dale.
Okay.
What the fuck is going on again? Like this happens every
Uh,
time Kira
I don't-
pops in.
I don't have the gay version of I just think it's neat, but I definitely had the straight version of that with Avatar: The Last Airbender, because Katara was the first time I ever
I
noticed
mean,
females.
I mean, yeah, that's
Fair.
justified.
Yeah.
Katara. But there are a lot more girls.
Katara
in
was very much.
Avatar
I
that
just think
probably
she's neat
noticed
for me
more
as a kid.
Katara, but like,
I mean,
My first one was probably Raven from Teen Titans. I think.
Yes, that's a good one.
Wookiee is a
That's
good one.
Let's see.
I want Zilla to step on me. Like,
What?
Oh boy.
I heard that and I wish I had.
The funny part is she probably would.
She'd probably enjoy it. See, I can't think off the top of my head any girls in Avatar that I was just like,
Suki.
you
I mean, yeah,
ain't.
Suki does sort of sound like lesbian bait. Let's be real here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Suki, mind you, I am the bisexual with the bob, so like I don't necessarily always find him attractive.
Okay, how about Ty Lee?
Ty Lee, yes.
I can see that. Yeah.
I enjoyed Ty Lee.
Ty Lee would read my like star sign chart though, and I'd feel a little attacked.
Kylie was definitely always my favorite of like Azula's cronies.
See,
Yeah.
I really like. I was a big Zuko girl. I never really had any girls that I'm just like. But I saw Zuko and I'm like, I can change him.
Oh god, you did that thing. Kira, that's not how it works, you fool.
If there was a moody little emo boy in it, I probably was just like,
Okay.
Why am I so bad at being good?
God. Zuko really is just a lesson in character arcs done right, isn't he?
He
Oh, yeah.
is.
Is the prettiest avatar girl.
It's not from the Avatar: The Last Airbender, but it is part of the franchise. Is Asami from Legend of Korra? Is Robinson?
Oh yeah.
I didn't watch much of Korra, but I
watched
did enjoy
season
some
1
of
of Korra.
Asami.
Was Asami in season 1? I genuinely don't remember.
It was the Fire Nation girl.
Yeah, the engineer, I believe.
I don't remember.
I
It's
never
been so
actually
long.
watched Legend of Korra. I just watched the snippets that were
see.
gay.
It is not worth your time. But like,
I don't know. The part of Legend of Korra I saw, she was making goo goo eyes to one of the guys.
Oh yeah, there was a
So
whole
this
love
is
triangle
probably later.
last
Yeah,
arc,
the
and
bullet
then
thing didn't last very
yeah,
long.
there was a whole ass side love
I
triangle.
mean, I wasn't interested, so I do not care in the slightest that they changed their mind because,
Yeah.
Yeah.
as far as I remember, both male characters were just really boring.
Yeah.
That's the general consensus.
Okay, what the
See-
fuck?
So,
I'm trying to think of other gay shows. I mean, I liked Owl House.
Well, I said
I
it, but
haven't
also
seen it.
Korra herself was really boring because, like, she
Yeah.
didn't really have to work to be powerful. She just
Oh god, the amount of crushes in Steven Universe.
I'm sensing that's a lot.
Like,
Maybe try getting in that pillar and see if you can get closer to that.
I
Not
don't
the one you're right.
This is the only pillar I can get on top of, my man.
well, what about that
I'm
patch
sorry,
of
I
grass
was trying.
at the top? Would that be better to shoot from, or is that bad?
I can't shoot from the grass.
oh,
What?
why not?
I don't freaking know. It's not
I guess
secure
Link
enough.
can't do one-handed.
Well, no, he can. That's like the entire gimmick with the claw shot. I just don't know why it won't let me from there. Cause like, look.
Well, does it seem strange that there's a patch of grass there otherwise?
Can you shoot it from hanging on?
Maybe
the-
there's a
One
hallway
of
there
these?
missing? Or another entryway?
The
But no, I still gotta make it out of this cosplay one day.
yeah. So the problem is, I could, in theory, grapple it from here. I just don't have a good bead on it because
Is there any way
Yeah.
to knock that thing out of the way?
I
or
was
like
legit.
get on a different angle of the little octagon.
I was just legitimately thinking, is there a way for me to cause like permanent property damage to this place to get rid of this pillar?
That's a good question.
Here, I'll give you back to Josh. He probably actually might have helpful information.
No, don't leave.
Talking about gay cartoons and hot
see.
women.
Would a
No,
body?
that's
Is that
the only
not just
exciting
my modus operandi? Is that what that word means, modus
what?
operandi?
Modus
Modus
operandi.
operandi?
Ah. What does it mean?
It's like
That
mission
is-
objective.
I thought it was like the way you usually work, like the
Yeah.
common way, the common.
I mean, both are accurate to what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't always act as though I know how to speak.
Hey, it's okay, we appreciate you trying.
Wait,
at
sometimes you
least
do know how to
do
speak,
that.
Kira? This is news to me.
It's like when I try and say what holiday's going on, and I 9 times out of 10 will say Thanksgiving, except for when Thanksgiving is the holiday that's going on.
Okay, hang on.
That sounds about.
Why'd you put on the iron boots to go swinging through the air?
I put on the boots so that the wind wouldn't blow me away because I was outside. Because it's very windy here.
It's on my hair.
What is up, fellow gamers? I'm back.
Yo, help us out here.
You ain't gonna
Us-
talk about no titty.
What?
Honestly,
What?
Kira's reaction to me not knowing who Harley Quinn was in high school was a lot worse than me not having seen Treasure Planet. I'm be honest here.
To
I'm
be
just
real-
underwhelmed by her.
Yeah,
how
I
dare you
feel
not
like
have seen the
she
movie.
absolutely insulted you with the Harley Quinn thing, didn't she?
I dared to ask her who Harley Quinn was while she was talking about Harley Quinn.
I'm pretty sure you were hit with "you uncultured swine" at least once.
I don't like Batman, and she's a Batman villain, so of course I don't know who she is.
Fair enough,
I
but
will admit that like what I've seen of her, she is a bright spot in Batman.
Yeah.
He's a pretty funny character.
She's a good one.
When
I mean,
done correctly, unlike in the DC movies.
oh shit. Oh shit. Are we gonna do this? Are we gonna do this now? Oh man.
Does Kira hate the DC movies, or does she just not even care?
No, I just hate I hate the DC movies. She's a good character, but the movies are garbage. Except
No,
for the
but
new Batman
Harley
movie.
Quinn's her favorite character, so if the DC movies are bad, she must hate them, right?
You know, I I enjoyed the Batman. Josh, have you seen the Batman?
No, I haven't had anyone who can go see it with me yet.
It is on HBO Max now, my man.
Oh, cool. I was wondering when that was gonna happen.
It just happened the other day, as a matter of fact.
Well, that's
I wonder
I
what
didn't
the
know.
release date of the Knuckles show is. Because I need HBO Max for that.
Paramount.
Probably at least another year.
That I'm just gonna show up at Josh's house one day and be like, hey, I want to watch the Knuckles show. You're lending me your TV for 6 hours.
Again,
I mean, that's how it's gonna go, isn't it? You guys are gonna show up at my house at 6 in the morning. We're gonna watch Knuckles all day.
Knuckles.
Knuckles.
I'm sorry, I will say
Captain
Knuckles
Knuckles.
the day I die.
No, you're fine.
Ankles the Oblibna.
I accept it. No, he's an enchilada. Get it right.
Enchilada.
Knuckles the enchilada.
I thought that
is-
was Nipples the enchilada.
Yes, he is
No,
Nipples
no.
the enchilada.
Or Cankles the Oblibna.
What is going on?
Knuckles the endocrine.
Just really poorly made memes on the lines of the Sanic drawing.
Yeah. Still more creative than Ugandan
So
Knuckles.
Cankles the Oblibna is if you drew Knuckles with like a tiny upper body but big giant elephant trunk ankles.
So like a reverse. Oh hey, you guys remember this guy?
Oh,
Nope.
yes. I forgot about that guy. Back in the forest temple. No, that's my fight. Sir.
I hate everything about this creature.
I hate that it jiggles. Why does so much in this game jiggle?
Yes. I have a feeling the directors heard that people like jiggle physics and did not think about what that meant. Which, considering it's Japan, is impressive that they didn't think about it.
It's Nintendo.
Okay,
That's
Nintendo
fine.
also did
What do you mean?
Xenoblade.
They made Xenoblade.
Okay, good. Andrew and I went to the exact same place with that one.
Well, recently they changed it to. I mean, hell.
Yeah, now Sony's
Also-
the censorship ones.
Actually,
Really
yeah.
weird. Yeah, that's really weird when you put it that way.
And I died.
I'm die. Thank you forever.
Rip. Alright, I need to... Okay, this time I'm gonna try to map out my route before I do that.
Look before you leap.
Yeah,
Typically.
for once in my life. Link, you show
Or
up,
in
you
this
bitch.
case, see before you swing.
Let's see. Alright, honestly, I feel like I should be able to grapple onto that hedge right there. Okay. Aha!
There you go. Da 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 da. Seriously?
Okay, you know what? He's stunned. Oh, okay, so that can cut him. I was trying to be cautious.
Ba da ba da da da.
Oh, yay, 10 rubies.
10 rupees.
Just what you
Right.
needed. These 10 rupees will make the difference between you winning and losing the game.
Okay, well,
Well,
technically I was at 666 rubies just a second ago.
Maybe that's what's
the
wrong.
meme potential down.
Yep, we sure did. Well, that one's dead.
So can we talk about how these bats evolved long tails with metal hooks somehow?
Oh, the keys?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just doesn't like you.
Are they metal hooks or are they just like talons?
Say
Yes.
talons, but they're silver.
That means like a horn?
No, it's silver. That's why I think it's a blade. Like, did the bad guys go around and put knives on the bats?
They might have.
Oh, like
You don't know what they
oh,
do
like
with
Mother
their free
Three?
time. Yeah, you know what? It might actually be like Mother 3.
Yeah, where they just horrifically experiment all the animals and make them to mix up organic and mechanical chimeras.
Oh, so that's how they
That's scary.
explain the shit in that game. Okay.
Yeah, it's basically nature versus industry. So like Princess Mononoke.
Or Lord of the Rings.
But like, yeah, but like, surprisingly dark for a kid's game.
What?
What game?
Mother 3. Or I suppose Mother in general.
I've seen a little bit about Mother 3. It's the one that if I ever play a Mother game, it's gonna be the one I play.
Yeah, I got the emulation on.
I have an emulator with it on it running. I've just never played it.
I plan to play it
Just wanna-
at some point.
I tend to do things just to see if I can do it, and then I don't bother playing with the thing I spent hours working to get running.
I understand completely.
Naruhodo.
So hokey with the two hook shots up there.
Right?
Man, thank God his wrist can hold on while his fingers are holding the claw shots.
Oh, there's a guy down there. There's a man.
Oh, that's not
What's he
suspicious
do
at
when he
all.
grabs towards the vines and he pulls the vines to him and through him to the vines?
We say, oh shit, and we die.
You do a drop attack on him?
I
No?
wish!
That would be nice.
Okay.
Are you trying the mortal draw?
Yes I was. Oh my man! There was only like a second to try to do the finishing strike on him. That's kind of impressive, honestly. Like, I will give him kudos.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, we do be outside.
Yep. That nice fresh air.
Yeah, so this is another one of those fun things that GameCube Zelda games did that doesn't really make sense until Skyward Sword comes out on the Wii. Is this city in the sky?
They
Wait,
filled with diamonds?
No.
Oh. Well, that's disappointing. I feel misled about cities in the sky.
It's not Angel Island, my dude.
It's not the reference I was making, but okay.
See, I was thinking Angel Island.
I was thinking the song.
Yeah, that's why I realized Andrew was going for. Not everything Andrew has to say is about Sonic.
Yeah, only about 80% of it. I mean, come on.
85% of it. Or 83, whatever that How Much Your
Well-
Mother percentage is.
Well, I say that, but honestly, the 80% is probably Kingdom Hearts.
Okay, how about 40% Sonic, 40% Kingdom Hearts, and then 20% it.
That's starting to sound pretty accurate.
Sounds about right.
What's that meme on Twitter? I'm in this tweet and I don't like it.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's just the image of you reporting someone in this. I'm in this tweet and I don't like it.
Wow.
I enjoy that as a meme, honestly. Let's see. Where do we go from here?
Where do we go now?
Excuse me.
Why are there just helicopter plates?
Why not?
That's the best question. Ouch.
It's so nice of Link to immediately put away the claw shot once we get to this section. You know?
How generous.
He's a man of the people. Oh, Naruhodo. Oh, look, you can see the boss up there. That's where the arena is, by the way.
Oh, I never noticed.
He's a menacing bastard.
I thought he's a dragon.
When's the part where you have to awkwardly run past him while he's still shooting fire at you?
Yeah.
Are you assuming
And
this is
the
a FromSoft game?
Now, where's the part where you awkwardly have to run past a dragon breathing fire on a bridge and you can't get away and you die 6 times until you
Yeah,
find
exactly.
the sewer tap.
No, this ain't FromSoft game. This game came before that.
Josh, do you want to talk about something? It sounds like you were personally attacked by FromSoft.
I really hate the fire dragon on the bridge in Dark Souls 1.
I hated the one in Dark Souls 1. Then I played Demon Souls, and I hated that one even more.
I never played Demon Souls, so I don't have to hate it. You know
It's
what's
the
really
same
great
thing,
about
it
all
just
of them?
attacks you in more than one place.
You know what the great thing about the dragons in Elden Ring is?
You can kill them?
They don't do that.
Yeah, they don't do that. If you're frustrated that you can't get past him, you can leave, and he can't do anything to stop you.
It's like, oh, okay, understandable.
Understandable. Have a good day, sir. You know what
Spiderling.
is fun,
Spiderling.
Yeah, we really are
There's
just
one
Spider-Man in this
dragon.
dungeon.
There's one dragon fight that can be glitched pretty easily.
Which one is that one?
Or not glitched easily, but it has a really funny glitch. It's not even named dragon, I don't think. He just attacks you. He's the one dragon that actually attacks you on a bridge. If you like stand on the edge and you bait his lunging attack, where he flies up and goes to crush you, he can miss the edge of the bridge and he'll slide off, and he'll fall to his death.
Huh.
Yeah, I get these slides off, but how does that thing with wings fall to its death? Shouldn't it, like, just start flapping them again and be fine?
It's so shocked of what just happened, it forgot to fly.
It's possible that it needs to, like, get a jump off of the ground in order to get any lift because of how heavy it is or something, right?
I mean, scientifically speaking, yes. Realistically speaking, it's just oversight in game design they were never gonna bother to fix.
Eh.
What? FromSoft not fixing something?
It's like one of the field bosses where if you get him poisoned and then move out of his area so he despawns before he respawns back in the proper spot, the poison damage will like do 300 ticks and he'll die immediately.
What about that dog thing that just does a ridiculous amount of damage, Josh? What's that one?
Oh, the rotten dog glitch?
Yeah.
In one area, the rotten zombie hounds will sometimes do 83 attacks or something like that at once. And
What?
So they'll immediately break all your posture, all your shield durability, and everything, and just immediately kill you.
What game is this?
Elden
This
Ring.
is in Elden Ring. And there's no defense against it, but I think it's been patched out. I think they fixed it.
Man, it's starting to sound like Elden Ring might be the most unstable Souls game.
It's the most risky, and people have been playing a lot and pushing it to the brink, and so they're finding a lot of glitches and stuff. They're also finding a lot of glitches because there are some bullshit fight, and people are just like, how can I cheese you? Because you're built for a non-open world. Because they don't really think about that, but we're in an open world.
Honestly, I'm immediately reminded of the legend of Let Me Solar Her right now.
Oh, yeah.
What is
I
your
really-
take on him, Josh?
Funniest shit I've ever heard. I was getting real sick of all the memes, but then the man himself went on Reddit, and he did a big thanking everyone and saying that he's gonna keep doing it.
That shit
Actually, the funny
worked.
part is,
Legend of Let Me Solo Her?
Okay, there's a really difficult endgame bonus boss, and she is so difficult that some people don't even bother to fight her and they miss out on a bunch of stuff because she's such bullshit. So this guy changed his in-game name to Let Me Solo Her, and he's so good at the fight that he has his character naked except for a pot on his head, and he can solo this boss without getting hit.
Okay.
This is also during multiplayer, and when you're doing that, aren't the bosses stronger than usual, Josh?
Yes. So he puts down his summon sign, people summon him into the boss fight, and he'll solo the boss for you. And
Really
it's so-
embarrassing if he ever loses.
Yeah, he said that unfortunately his reputation is over-exaggerated. He has died a few times when the lag between him and the host is just too much. but typically he does kill her. And it is kind of funny because he talked about it. He uses he dual wields the 2 most broken katanas in the game.
That's true.
But everybody if you use one of those, they'll call you a
scrub
fucking
lord.
mean names and a scrub lord.
Oh,
But
of course,
if
that's
the
what the
naked man
Souls
wearing a
community
pot on his
does.
head- Yes. Is it
How dare
overpowered?
you use the tools the game gave you to play the game?
I know, right? Like, people are always talking about it's the Moonveil katana is for weebs who can't play the game. And I'm just like, laser katana go.
Laser
Burr.
katana go
Yeah,
burr.
Well, the funny part is,
If and when I ever play Elden Ring, I'm immediately gonna look up the most broken build and go for it.
the funny part is,
It's
Josh,
a bleed
because
build,
I told
so start
Cam
with the
this.
samurai and you're already halfway there.
There you go.
'Cause
You know
start with
what?
one
The Wii
katana.
build might be broken and cheesy as fuck, but you know what that means? It's fun.
Oh, it's so fun. Like, I'm not kidding. I really love it because it really is just laser katana go. There's another really fun weapon.
How the fuck did this thing get
It's-
up here? I guess they can fly.
It's just a straight sword, but if you swing it sideways, it shoots out a stream of fire all over the place, or you can charge it up and shoot a magic laser out of it. And Hadouken a fucking enemy to death.
That sounds pretty fun. Is that like
Winning,
indep-
Danny?
Hold on, I'm trying to fix this. I'm coming on my phone, but now. Damn it.
So would that be like just dependent on magic stats versus the melee attack stats, Josh?
So yeah, weapons have scaling and they get bonus damage based on your stats. So it does have better scaling for the faith and intellect requirements for wielding it than the physical ones. So it really is a good weapon if you're going for magical builds.
Well, so you're going
Sorry
for
about that.
the broken build, right? Is that what you said?
Oh, yeah, I am like a magic weeaboo.
Then why aren't you like burrowing through the game like Dark Souls
Because-
fans are making it sound like that's what you do?
Because I'm not like going the ultra broken route. I'm going the fun magic route, where I have fun spells. But I'm not like insta one-shotting all these bosses because I actually want to have fun with the game, not just finish it.
You mean actually play the game?
You're telling me that insta one-shotting the bosses isn't fun?
Oh no, one time I got really fucking tired of the boss, so I just poisoned it, and then I hid behind a rock where it
God.
couldn't reach me, and I sat there for 20 minutes on
Yeah.
Reddit till it died. But that was an optional boss, not a main one.
Josh,
and I
that's
just needed
toxic
it
as fuck.
first.
I hope you're aware.
I know, that's
Exactly.
My
He used the spell toxic.
That's my toxic trait, poisoning my enemies.
Oh, Josh.
Yes.
Or I, gloriously glitched out there. Because I told Cameron this, but, so someone actually modded a summon of Let Me Solo Her. So, a summon you mod in the game.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, same,
The thing is, it
weapons,
would be
stats,
the
and
same
everything.
build and stats and stuff, but it wouldn't have the strats that the actual one would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The AI summons and the spirit summons are notoriously dumb as rocks.
What?
Gotcha.
Dumb AI for players, but smart AI for enemies? That doesn't
Like
sound
my
like
mimic,
modern video
my
games.
mimic is good because he'll use all the spells and stuff, but he will just kind of walk up to an enemy, T-pose for a second, and then attack.
Okay, is that being dumb or is that a flex, though? Let's be real. Like,
I don't know. I would prefer if he just cast the spell instead of T-posing and then
Oh,
getting
man.
bodied
I just
like
had
an
like
idiot.
flashbacks to SAO abridged. Oh no, you set them to auto loot.
God, SAO Abridged is a treat. It really is.
Oh man, the fact that they made me laugh at one of the most depressing death scenes in the first arc.
Oh, the Stray Cats Guild?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that wasn't okay. Like, it was
That's
hilarious.
the joke.
In the show, all the members were like actual characters, and you see every single one
Oh,
of them
yeah.
die except for Kirito, who's too powerful for it to actually die in this dungeon. And so he
Right.
blames himself for their deaths.
And thus never going to a guild again.
He's got that mega depression.
Yeah.
So how
Like
did it
in the abridged, the idea was that only the girl was a real person and the rest of the party were
Just a
NPCs
bunch
she had
of
following her.
NPCs from side quests
And then
they
they just
never
immediately
finished.
open a chest, and Kirito's like, "Oh no, you set them to auto loot, didn't you?"
Left. Or do you need to go up or down, Cameron?
Down was the plan, Josh.
Well, I thought you were going up to get to the boss, but now you're falling to your death.
Well, no, I need to go back to the main area. I have the key. I just need to get to the main area. In order to do that, I need to go down.
You ever find the way to that thing you were trying to grab earlier?
Yeah, I got it.
Well, I don't have a strat now because I thought you needed to go up. If you need to go down, I don't know. Fall.
I would love a paraglider right now.
I know, the dungeon is... You think
No,
this
that's
dungeon was an
next
inspiration for the paraglider?
No, this dungeon was the inspiration of SkyLoft's, that's for sure.
I wonder how far I can fall in this room without dying.
Dying.
At least that far.
Yeah, that far. In Elden Ring, it is really funny because it's just like, this is a cliff. Fall damage is severely reduced. But it's like, will this fall be fine? Will I take a little bit of damage? Or will I die immediately?
There's no in between.
Land and your ankles shatter.
Pretty much. The difference between, like, a little bit of damage and instant
frickin'
death
go.
is about 5 feet.
That's interesting.
Lovely.
And there's a funny thing, because if you're on your horse, then, you know, the horse has a greater distance it can fall before taking damage. But the longer you're in the air, the more it calculates damage. So if you double jump at the wrong time, it's just like you've been in the air just long enough to die immediately.
Okay, so it's done by fall.
I'd help you if you get stuck in the air like you're floating above a rock.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, wait, shouldn't that like reset your inertia if you do a double jump at the right time or something? Or would that
No.
make too much sense?
No, I don't even think in real life that's how it would work.
Well, Josh, you can't double jump in real life.
I meant, like, if you, let's say you had a rocket ship falling, and then you fired off its boosters for a second, and it went up, and then cut out, I think it would still have its downward inertia. Get fucked up.
It depends on how long the ignition's going for. You could probably use it to solve for some of the inertia issues, but not all of them, most likely.
Yeah, that's why you have to, like, super fire them, but if you just, like, did a...
Well, if you fired them enough that the rocket went back up a little bit, then it would basically just be starting over at no inertia.
Precisely.
But it would be lower to the ground because I'm assuming you let it fall for a while. So it doesn't have as much space left to keep building its inertia back up.
Okay.
Wait a second.
Yes.
Roland cannot have tiramisu, can he?
Most likely not.
I don't know. He just took my spoon, and I don't know if he should have it because it's coffee, isn't it?
Okay, there we go. I just didn't see that, so I am.
Oh no, are you giving your 2-year-old coffee?
How irresponsible.
He'll never sleep again.
No, I think he just rubbed it on something. He's walking around with it like a weapon.
Your kid never. It's not like this is the same kid who stabbed me with a pen.
There's a chopstick.
Chopstick. Sorry, I had to make the distinction clear. Basically a steak.
He held it like a murder knife and just jabbed it into my gut.
This is correct. This is a thing that occurred. Okay, let's see.
I don't think you were there when it happened, Cameron.
No, I wasn't, but you've told the story enough times it almost feels like I was. Because this was a violent child. Like, I
Yes.
already knew that. So really, the next step was trying to isolate how violent, and the answer is incredibly, dear God.
Well,
So
doctor
then here's the
did
question:
say
which
he's
of the parents
medically
is the
smart.
psycho?
Kira, were you expecting
So
me to
he-
hesitate? No, it's Kira.
You just said like he's
No.
medically smart, so does that just mean he's choosing not to talk?
Superiority complex.
Yeah, the child psychologists theorize he might have a little, like, a baby form of a superiority complex, and he just doesn't want to interact with people is why.
The superiority or Napoleonic?
I'm not sure if that's good or bad.
It's
Like,
ridiculous.
Good that it's not that he can't talk. Bad that he's just being weird.
I mean, the plus thing is that he'll talk. He's starting to talk more and more. He'll get over himself.
Is it possible that he just thinks he's smarter than Josh? Because let's be real.
I mean,
That'd be
he
funny.
might. I'll let him believe that for a little bit. But the moment he's like, "You suck at Smash Bros, Dad," I'll send him back to him.
Josh, you do suck at Smash Bros, though.
Yeah. but I'm
Just
not
because
gonna-
you practice 8 hours a day
I
doesn't
do
mean.
not practice! Y'all keep accusing me of being so sweaty at Smash Bros, but I am not.
Sweaty at Smash Bros.
The fact that he said sweaty at Smash Bros is pretty sus.
Have you guys
Yeah,
never
the only
heard that
time I
phrase
saw
before?
you lose was that time
No, I had
Kira
never
killed you
heard
with
that
Ike of
before.
all people.
Yeah.
Kira killed him with Ike?
Ike!
And Ike's a character I never use because I hate his recovery move.
Okay, let's see. How do I
Alright,
get
someone
the-
give him like $20 so I can face him online.
Guys!
I need to see this.
I am not that good. Y'all are just bad.
Not bad.
I
at
would not
Smash.
know that because I never faced you, Cameron.
I don't know.
I don't
I'm good
know,
enough to beat the story, so I don't think I'm terrible.
I was playing Mario Kart with Hero's brother James. I wasn't really paying attention. I was just playing with it so he'd stop asking me to play Mario Kart. But he said something along the lines of, "Man, Josh, you're bad at this."
And then you focused
And
and
that-
kicked his ass.
Yeah, that was the lean forward in the seat moment for me. And he's just, I fucking... It's just like he chose the wrong words. But...
That's fine, be nice to you, but now you deserve what you're getting.
I was trying to be nice. I changed my mind.
I was trying to be nice, but you chose violence for me.
Okay. Seriously, where the fuck? How do I get back?
Can I just lock onto that one?
What do you mean, this one?
No, the one go
No,
down.
It's too far
That
away.
Damn.
Fortunately, I don't really have many similar stories because I just don't play multiplayer games very often at all.
I don't usually play them other than unless like something my family plays. So
I know, like, I pissed my brother off with Sonic Adventure 2 Battle multiplayer once. I'll tell you exactly why, too. I chose Amy.
sure.
You bastard!
She OP or
Yes.
Okay, so in Adventure 2 Battles multiplayer, characters get abilities based on the amount of coins they collect. Amy
And
gets
Amy's
hers
broken.
like every 5 coins she gets, or something.
Every 5 rings she collects, she gets an ability, and so I kept getting them, and they were mostly the time stop ability. So Nathan was still stuck at the beginning of the level when I beat it.
Oh god.
wow, that's terrible.
Andrew,
He was
is
crying,
broken.
he was pissed, but I couldn't stop laughing.
Andrew, I think you deserve your rights taken away for that one. I'll be honest.
Literally the only time I ever played as Amy, but like, oh my god, it was hilarious. In my defense, I didn't know Amy was that broken when I picked her. This was my first time playing SA2's multiplayer.
Maybe if I hit... Nah, it's already been activated. It won't, like, unactivate.
Also, I was like, I don't know, 10 at the time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you did lost something up there.
Well, yeah, this.
Oh.
Which puts me right back at the entrance to the room. See, this is where I walked in.
Is there like another room you haven't checked, or
Unless there's, like, something else outside that I didn't notice. Because in order to get back, I need to use that door, which is immediately to the south of me.
right?
So I need to get basically past this wall here.
Blow it up.
Yeah, see, I was thinking that, possibly, but I'd have to find a lock-on spot that's over one of those little holes in the top of the wall. which it looks like there should be one, but I'm not seeing any.
You considered tactical nukes.
I always consider tactical nukes, my friend. Technically, it's my first frame of thought for almost any issue.
That sounds a bit excessive.
Well,
Just
yeah.
nuke the entire dungeon.
Firing main cannon.
What did Maine
I
ever do
said
to you,
nuke
Josh?
the Chinese. I meant put the takeout in the microwave.
That's a good one.
My favorite stupid iFunny joke I've ever seen.
Let's see. Yeah, so it looks like the only way to get through is down there. So I just need to find a way to down there.
Go.
Have
Yeah.
you tried just falling?
Yes.
Yes. A few times.
Not that kind of falling, my friend.
Try hurling yourself off the nearest ledge.
Oh, we've been there and done that.
You thought about learning to fly.
Like I said, I wish
With
I had
what?
the
Wait a
paraglider.
minute.
Flying
Oh,
harder,
galore.
Cameron.
Alright, now I'm back over here. Which leads back up to here. Let's see.
What is that uku thing or whatever you need?
Wait.
Getting lost an awful lot in this part, Cameron.
Oh my god. Wait, why don't I have the frickin' chicken? Fuck. The
Were you supposed to have the chicken here?
If
Oh,
I...
because like. we
Okay,
just-
so if I
a
had
lot of
it,
here
it
is
would
just
take
like
me back to the
starting-
entrance, which could lead me immediately to where the boss is, because I could just re-enter the dungeon from the front instead of going all the way through again.
Can't you get a game over and restart from the beginning of the dungeon?
I could try
think
saving
he
and
loses.
quitting, but don't really want to.
I think he would lose his progress, I think, so probably best not to try that.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
who
Josh. I
monsters
thought there was
is
some
now?
monster in the Zelda game.
No, Roland came by, so I was eating him.
Josh kind of is a monster in a Zelda game if you think about it.
Roland, run away. He's going to eat you.
Yum 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 yum. And he's covered in Oreo bits too, so it's pretty much cookies and cream flavor.
Oh, the humanity.
Oh boy.
Oh, he's kidnapping
Oh,
me.
Hugh the manatee.
What about a manatee, Danny?
Nothing.
I'm not the only one who's heard the phrase, oh, the humanity, and immediately thought of, like, a human and a manatee doing a fusion dance, am I?
It's gotta be done.
There was a
Uh-oh.
Disney game that's kind of Clue, and there's a joke where there's a manatee called Hugh. So the joke was, "Oh, Hugh the manatee."
That almost sounds like
Saying
something
that all-
Starfire would say.
Say that to him disappointed. Oh, Hugh the manatee.
See, I walked in halfway through that joke, and I'm just trying to catch up.
Okay, let's go.
I
as
appreciate you
low as
trying.
We're
humanly
bullshitting a
possible.
little while we're bored because Cameron's very lost.
Yes. Like, no, straight up, this is a thing, and I'm upset.
Yes. So
You want to keep talking about
just
characters?
dangling
Yeah.
there with a straight face.
So if you want to tell us more about, like, random lesbian characters, it's something to talk about at least.
There's not as many as you think. So how about them next?
Who what?
How about the Mets?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't actually know anything about
I'm
sports.
sorry, I don't use
Yeah,
drugs.
that was a meme.
Come on,
Another
baby, the
meme,
Mets,
but,
the Mets. It's all about the Mets.
It's just
all
something to
about the
say when you don't know what to talk about.
Mm.
Well, sure beats airline food.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
How's the weather, you know?
okay, you
Well,
know
how
it's
the
The
bad
weather
that
sure
we're...
has
Hi,
been
how are ya?
crazy.
Wonderful weather we're having.
No, it's shit, because this is Ohio.
I would say it's
Oh.
Ohio. It sucks.
Are we feeling normal?
Well,
It's the 4
Not
seasons
sure.
in a week.
Or,
yeah, I
Yeah.
killed out here with
oh my god, it was snowing the other
actually,
day and I
Texas
was
only two
pissed.
It was disgusting.
Only 2 seasons.
It's disgusting.
Okay, let's see.
Disgusting.
Do
Like,
I
it was like snowing, and then it was in the 40s, and now it's gonna be in the 50s, and then this weekend's supposed to be in the upper 70s, but I'll believe it when I see it.
Man, that sounds wonderful. Because all we're experiencing is lower 50s, or high 50s, lower 60s, and then a few hours of shoot all the way up to the 80s and 90s, and then...
Okay, so I
I
think
know.
I have an idea.
Looking at a parka.
I have an idea. I have an idea.
Mr. Krabs, I have an idea.
It's just one of those things that just brain rot in my head. I don't know if you ever saw the movie The Croods.
Yes.
Good.
No.
Yeah, so at the end of the movie, like, because the whole movie, the dad's been saying he doesn't get ideas because he's a Neanderthal.
Right.
And so at the end of the
course.
movie, he's trying to think real hard to find a solution. And he goes, I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. And so
It's
it's just,
also a really good family movie. That's like a family like trip movie. It's really good.
Yeah.
I
Oh, yeah?
could not remember, genuinely could not remember if it was a good movie or if it's just one scene in the entire movie that's brain rot for me and the rest
I
of the
mean,
movie
it was
is trash,
a
'cause it's
movie.
been
I
so
think the latter
long.
for you.
It was a movie.
I remember enjoying it.
I don't remember hating it. I don't remember loving it either.
Like, I'm not choosing it, but like if it's on, I'm not mad.
Link, I
Yeah,
swear
sure.
to God. If
Gotcha.
I'm also
They're-
not about to
they're
go watch
solid.
Croods too.
Yeah, no, I really like Mitchell's versus the Machines.
I have not seen that.
I've heard good things. I haven't seen it yet.
I
haven't
straight
seen
up
it.
forgot that they made a second one.
The literal only reason that Mitchell's versus the Machines is on my radar is because you're the Mitchells.
It's so funny. It's so funny. There's one scene where it's like, you gotta watch it with subtitles on, because there's one scene where there's just, out of context, it's not really spoilery. There's just a bunch of Furbies, like a
What?
ton of Furbies, and they're all like, and in the movie, if there's no subtitles, it's just Furby noises. But if you turn on the Furby noises, they're like, "Oh, hail the Dark Lord!" and like this massive Furby comes. And then like this massive, like giant, like Stay Puft Marshmallow Man kind of size Furby comes. And like the subtitles say like, "The time of reckoning is upon us."
Oh my
And
god.
I, like,
That
the
sounds
first time I watched,
glorious.
well, the first time I watched it, like, I did not have the subtitles on. So I was just like, oh, Furby. And then, like, the subtitles run, and I'm like, what?
That's what I'm saying?
Got it. Watch Mitchell's versus the Machines with subtitles on.
Yes. It was genuinely, I was like, this is great. And I still laugh at it, despite watching that movie more than I probably should. Because everybody wants to show me that movie, because they're like, you're a Mitchell? And I'm just like, mm-hmm.
You've
You're
heard the
a-
joke so many
That's
times
pretty
already.
I
Oh.
haven't made that joke to you because I figured you had heard it a million times, but that is like, you guys are the first things I think of every time I see that movie.
Well, I'm a Mitchell by marriage.
Well, yeah.
No, I was saying for Danny, because he was like, you're a Mitchell?
Oh yeah, because they got married.
Oh.
It shouldn't be a surprise to you they got married. I'm pretty sure we've talked about it on here.
No, yeah, because I didn't know that's their name, so it's like, all I know is Kira and Josh. I didn't know anything else.
Oh, yeah, good.
3 minutes ago, I thought it was like an in-joke or something.
Yeah, Josh's last name was Mitchell. They got married, so now she's the Mitchell.
Okay. No,
And the
okay, that
movie's
makes more
called
sense.
The Mitchells
Yeah.
versus the Machines.
No, yeah,
One
yeah. I
daughter
got
looked
it.
a lot
I
like
got
me.
it.
Now you're caught up. Now you can enjoy the joke
I-
with the rest of us.
Yeah, and they,
Yes.
they do in fact have a Kira in it too, because she looks.
Oh, God, they do?
basically
Are you
like
serious?
Yeah.
Every
I
time.
mean, it's not a surprise she looks like you.
Yeah.
You look like every character.
This is true.
And it's not my fault that everybody does the nerdy girl with glasses and red hair.
That is a popular aesthetic.
Isn't that literally
Really good
turning
aesthetic,
red?
don't get me wrong, but...
Yeah.
Well, I've
Facial
heard,
features, I think I look very similar to Mirabelle, but white.
I've
Even though
heard
I'm
like
not white, I'm just
nothing but
very pale.
arguments about whether or not that movie is good. So I generally have no idea what to expect if I were to ever watch it. Because no one
Mirabelle
ever
was
says
fun.
anything about the movie. It's always about like, oh, people who don't like the movie are homophobic, or people,
What?
or the people saying
What
that they
movie?
don't like the movie, but they're not telling me why. They're just complaining that they don't like the movie.
It's a
Wait,
movie
wait,
about
wait.
periods.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
Turning
liked
Red?
it a
Yeah,
lot.
it-
It's
well,
definitely a movie
yeah.
that's more meant for the older crowd. Not in the way like it's inappropriate, but it's you ever like you look at like your old Facebook posts from when you were like 12 and you cringe a little bit? Or like you look at
Yep.
like old
Well, I
drawings or
don't
something
have
that you've
Facebook
done.
posts from when I was 12, but go on.
Just cringing from things that you did when you were like a 12-year-old. Like one of those scenes is
Yeah, sure.
Nate draws like a bunch of like very, very thirsty like fan art of like her and this guy that she's got a crush on. And her mom finds the notebook. And like they're going like, ah, ooh, guy, like all these guys, and I'm just like, huh. Because my
Yeah.
mom one time found a book that I had written a bunch of like PWOP stories in.
I don't.
Oh.
Do I want to know what that means? Because I don't know what that means.
Fun times without a plot.
Lovely.
Yeah.
It was just thirst for the sake of thirst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was what you wrote stories about actual people you knew.
No, not actual people
Oh,
I knew.
okay.
Anime characters.
That's better, I
Yeah,
guess.
actual people you know is definitely a line that would have been crossed.
Okay, that's
No,
what I
it's like
thought you meant,
anime
and I was a little.
No. Mine was like Ouran High School Host Club and like Death the Kid from like
Soul Eater?
Yeah. I told you I was feeding for those emo boys.
Alright, so
The
now
kid's the one who was like, he likes everything to be symmetrical, but he himself is not symmetrical, right?
Yes, because he tries to dye his hair, but it won't dye. The only time his hair is symmetrical when he goes like fucking god mode.
Also, his weapons are not symmetrical, and I think it pisses him off.
I think they just piss him off in general.
I watched like the first part or so of it, and I
He
have.
probably heard they were
Son
sisters.
of a bitch, I
little
need
more
to
than
start the
halfway
fan.
Like, he probably heard they were sisters and thought that they were twins, and then when he found out they were not, he was very upset, but he couldn't change his weapon.
The man
Oof.
just has OCD.
I mean, at least you've got two guns. They're not identical guns, but they are two guns.
Oh no, this is Joshy's phone. Oh, I thought they thought it was my phone.
Okay.
No, I'm taking a picture! He took it. Ah! He's bullying me!
Okay. Were you expecting
Man.
us to defend you?
I don't know.
Get her, Rolly.
Something.
They're not
I don't know,
helping.
something amazing, I guess.
Was it Roland or Josh? Nice Incredibles
was
reference,
Josh.
by the way.
Oh, I assumed since whoever it was that was tormenting you was being successful, I assumed it was Roland.
Yeah, Josh is kind of ineffective as hell.
Not the element of surprise, I didn't hear him. What's the one chick? Is that the one that her name starts with like an M or something?
Isn't it like Mika or something?
Ifwa? No, that's not a word.
It's been so
What are
long
we
since I
talking about?
watched the leader, I don't
The
remember.
one you turn into the wolf form, the little like imp
Oh,
chick.
Minna.
Oh, from this
Good
game!
job.
I thought you were talking about
Yeah,
the
I
Soul
thought you
Eater
were talking about
girl.
Soul Eater too.
No, I was talking about what just happened. No, the character. No, the main girl in that, her name is Maka.
Maka,
That's
it.
yeah. See, that's why I thought
Yeah.
you were talking about it because it was so close to Maka.
Yeah, that's Minna.
Yeah.
She's a fun character.
You know.
I know at
it's
some
Maka,
point in this game she's gonna get tall. I just don't remember the context.
So that way people
Right.
would thirst for her. Because I know there are definitely people who I've seen online who thirst for her. Which is why I remember her. But I just thought she was very cute. Just like, looked
I
up
mean-
like a kid.
I can't deny there
Very
is Minna
sad.
thirst on the internet.
Well, of course, there's thirst for everything on the internet.
That's true.
I still can't.
There are people who want to fuck the
I
Five
didn't.
Nights at
I
Freddy's
didn't start
animatronics.
seeing it until recently because I didn't start seeing people who also liked Transformers on the internet until recently. But there are people like telling me that RC from Transformers Prime is hot, and I'm concerned.
Do you think that sex scenes are just like they go to an auto mechanic?
Wait, what?
God.
Hold on, I understand.
Okay. Oh
Then
my
he
god.
tightens the lug nut sensually. He tweaked it a
Worst
little
part
too
is,
hard.
there's a
and he
Transformer
let out
named
a
Lug
little
Nut.
noise.
they got into Lugnut centrally. There's a transformer named Lugnut.
I was thinking more like speaking a nipple.
Oh lord.
Yeah.
What the hell is
That'd
this
be really
stream?
wrong when somebody.
I'll plug in your spark plug.
Also a transformer
Man.
named Sparkplug.
It'd be wrong if someone
obviously
said
the
it's trying to
bottom.
jack you up.
Oh my god, the grinding of metal.
Why is this a thing we're thinking about? Please stop, for the love of
Because we were
God!
talking about horny people on the internet. And so now Kira's trying to imagine how smutty Transformers fanfiction would go.
Why? Oh, Kira.
Why?
Okay, how do I turn on this?
Oh my god. Almost every time. And it never fails to bring a laughing smile on my face.
That's a good, and that's my impression of a squeaky toy.
Well done,
It's a
Kira.
good question, I like that.
Not as good as Josh's, though.
No, Josh has a much
What?
weirder laugh than me.
Yeah, we gotta get Josh to do the
His
full
is-
Josh
his
laugh
is
on
like-
stream.
That's kind of a...
His laugh just keeps going. It's ridiculous.
One day he had somebody record it and put it as a ringtone in band class.
It was easier to get him to Josh laugh in
Oh,
high
wait.
school. He hasn't done it nearly as often.
There you go.
You did it! Yeah!
And they dropped.
He was trying to do this
Yeah,
last time Kira
finally.
came on here.
I'm sorry, that was the first thing that came to mind.
Cameron is probably now frustrated, now realizing.
The ball finally dropped. We did it.
No, I said your balls finally dropped.
Yeah.
Hey yo.
Considering how high my voice was back in high school, I would have been very concerned.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your voice was. Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
All right,
yeah.
Cameron's voice has undergone the most change of any of us. I think we already told you that he used to sound British.
Yeah.
That's.
Then again,
yeah, I
Squatton
remember you
also
guys telling me
didn't
that.
know
Okay,
how to
okay.
determine between speech impediments and British people, because they also thought Brienne had a British accent, and like, it was so funny. Somebody at Quizbo one time was like, "Oh my God, I love your accent. Are you British?" And she's like, "No, it's a lisp."
I don't even
Oh.
remember a Brienne, so.
She was on my Quizbo team. Nicest girl, and like they were confused why her sister didn't have a British accent. And it's like, because I'm not British.
I still don't know why my speech impediment was being British.
Don't think they knew what speech impediments were.
Well, the
I'm surprised
thing,
they didn't ask if James was British.
the thing is, I still have
Well,
no.
James' lisp doesn't really sound British. It sounds
Yeah.
like a lisp.
Yeah, my.
Cameron sounded like he was doing a British accent.
See, my lisp only comes out if I'm really tired and I'm not
Yeah.
paying attention to how I'm talking.
I
Everyone
swear.
in my family has a lisp.
Some people thought that I was just doing an accent on purpose.
I know when I talked to you about it, your excuse to me was that you had watched so much Harry Potter that it rubbed off on you.
You know, that's really a thing is like kids nowadays, like there are toddlers who watch too much Peppa Pig that they talk in a British accent, like in an.
Oh God. Do they also talk? Do they start every half hour with do 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 do?
Maybe. My wonder is since Roland watches so much Bluey, I wonder if he'll talk in it.
What's Bluey?
It's an Australian
It's Peppa
kids
Pig,
show.
It's
better.
that dog show that we saw a couple episodes of when we hung out with Kira and Josh.
It's
I
sort
don't
of the
remember,
theme
but
song
okay.
that goes like do 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 do.
I was probably tuning it out, to be honest.
I wish I could.
Kira's like,
not that
teach me your
bad. It's better.
ways.
It's better than like most kid shows that are just like, God, this is mindless. Apparently it was like originally meant for like adult, like for parents to like teach them how to be like good parents and stuff. And then they realized they
Really?
could also like market it towards kids too. So it's kind of a bit
that's
of
smart.
both. It teaches you like, it teaches kids good things and it also teaches parents like conflict resolution kind of stuff. Like, you know, maybe talk to your kid.
Wow, actually.
No,
good
maybe talk
quality
to your kid. Step
educational
one.
content.
Yeah.
Oh
Treat
shit!
them like a small human and not like a pet. Got it.
So are they meant to be just flying velociraptors?
Yes.
Essentially. Except they're a little more dickish about it.
I
Like,
learned of
"Ha,
a
you can't reach
dinosaur
over here, can
today
you?"
from the Jurassic that it was like super cool. It was a fuzzy, like basically a fuzzy bat dinosaur. It starts with a P.
Interesting.
Para
Pterodactyl?
something. No.
Parasaurolophus?
Did you just pronounce the P in pterodactyl, Danny?
Shut up.
Hold on, can you hand me my phone? I saved a video with the name of it.
Pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl.
Yours sounded closer, Andrew. I'm not good at. I was never a dinosaur.
I was
kid.
pronouncing pterodactyl wrong.
No, you're para to something else.
Parasaurolophus. It's a
Parasol.
species of hadrosaur.
Let me find out. What was it? It's,
Parappa the
I was
Rappa.
completely wrong.
Parappa the Rapper?
Honorognathus.
Gesundheit.
Anuorognathus. I don't know. Or probably Gnathus, honestly. It's probably like a gnat because it's small.
Gotcha.
It's a, yeah, Anuorognathus. It looks like a little froggy with bat wings, and it's fuzzy. And like the
Froggy?
fuzz was
Interesting.
necessary. The fuzz was
I
necessary.
wasn't
Like
gonna look at
Big the cat!
You activated brain rot for me so quickly just saying froggy.
sorry.
it. It's okay.
It's really
It
easy
happens.
to trigger Andrew's trap cards of brain rot. There's a lot of it.
I wasn't
Oh,
a
man.
dinosaur kid. I was like a Scooby-Doo kid and like just random animal facts kid.
I mean, I liked dinosaurs,
Hmm.
but I can't say that I ever had so much a dinosaur phase, more so than just they were one of the things that I thought was kind of neat.
You were a train kid, weren't you?
Oh yeah,
Still a train
I'm
kid.
still kind of am, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
see,
didn't know you were in trade.
Frickin'
Oh,
goop!
I'm in trains enough to be in my local train club.
And don't you like planes too?
I mean,
I was trying to think because
Sure, I
one time when I was at your house, I had gone to your room and you had a lot of models.
Are you
I
sure
had
they weren't
it's
just
broken now,
Transformers?
unfortunately, but I had a model airplane that I
Oh.
made with my grandpa. And yeah, I do have plenty of Transformers that turn into planes.
Yeah, did you hear Kira's just
Not my-
unsure? No! Like, are you sure it wasn't just Transformers? And she's like, no! She had no idea whether they were Transformers or not.
In my defense, I wasn't like scoping out the models. We were getting ready to go swimming, so that's why I was in there.
Yeah, she went in my room to change the one day.
So it's not like I was paying attention, like, oh man, let me just.
Alright, let's fight
I was
this
more like-
boss.
It was more like I'm like, I
I mean, I do have my shrine of Starscreams that currently has 11 different Starscreams on the
I
shelf.
guarantee you, it would have taken me at least 20 minutes to realize they were all the same character.
Alright.
Well, most of them are all red and gray, so that might have helped.
I'd be like, it's a family. It's the baby.
Since Starscream's my favorite character, I have a shelf dedicated to every Starscream I own.
Every once in a while, I think about Andrew's just giant Violet figurine compared to his much smaller Joker
Yeah.
amiibo.
Violet is in fact taller than my second largest Starscream figure, by the way.
Yeah,
Most of
so
my figures are like, I have a few dead.
The only Starscream figure larger than her is the Creo, aka not Lego Starscream, who's tall enough that I have to have him kneeling to fit on my shelf.
Surprisingly, I don't have that many figures.
So the only thing that comes up in my brain is just don't talk to me or my senpai ever again.
I have a lot
Yes,
of
I do
gold
have the
figures.
little tiny Joker Smash Bros figure right next to her,
Mhm.
and he's only comes up to like her knee.
Listen, it's that see
I
you
like to
into
think
the-
that she got the Smash Mushroom.
All I wanna do is see you turn into a giant.
Help,
woman,
we've
a
activated
giant
Kira's
woman.
brain rot. Yo, let's fight a dragon!
Is it considered Steven Universe fan merch if I've got lots of crystals around my room?
No, that just makes you a crazy crystal lady.
Well, what if I got some of them specifically because they were the same crystals as characters?
Then you're a crazy Steven Universe lady. I mean,
I
this
like
is
Making
dragon.
sure I know what to tell my therapist.
Argorok.
Gotcha.
I don't know why, but he's giving me some
I'm
like.
honestly a little disappointed in the dragon. It looks kind of lanky.
See, I thought he kind of gives me like a church, like a stained glass church kind of look. I don't know. It's these little horns. They kind of remind me of like a Vatican head.
Yeah, I'm immediately thinking of like the goats from crap. What's it called? The Atlas game.
Catherine?
Cameron might know. Catherine, yeah, the goats from Catherine.
Where'd he go?
Hey, bitch! Guess what?
He also looks like a knockoff Yu-Gi-Oh card.
White Dragon.
Black Dragon.
He still
This is
has
what
a
Ridley's
cute
doing on his
eye.
off time.
Oh no, you knocked his arm. Oh my god, is it not Muhammad all over again? Will his wings turn into comic book pages as you keep hitting him?
No.
I am
You
disappointed.
see, I thought he went down real easy. I was like,
No, I just knocked him down because I was on his
just
tail
smashing him,
and put on my magic boots.
and you just keep smashing him.
He
Yep.
pulls his boots out of his pocket, and for some reason, when they're in his pocket, they're not super heavy. But when they're on his feet, he suddenly weighs a gazillion
Yeah.
pounds.
For example, wah!
They're magical items.
You get down here, man! Well, that looks important.
Bro, stop smashing my
He looks
armor.
like a thing of corn.
Oh look, a glowing fuck me light.
He looks like corn.
Those
He
are
does.
dragon
Corn.
tails, Kier.
Yeah, but they rendered it and it looks like corn.
Yeah, but it's a GameCube game, so it looks like corn.
Oh,
This is fuck this shit.
fuck this.
Phase 2
Come
time!
on, you wanna work
You
on
got them
it?
kicky legs.
Kind of looks like Ridley now.
A little bit, yeah. Helicopter plants.
There's some music going on in the background that already sounds like boss music within Kanto, and like it's really fitting with
Wait, you're watching a Kanto in the background or something?
watching Kanto. I was watching Kanto. I know what
Kira's like always watching Encanto, let's be real.
In
I can
Kanto.
sing I can sing the song literally on.
Are we talking about
YouTube with it.
Encanto as in like the region of Pokemon, or is this something else entirely?
Ah!
Encanto is a movie. It's like they're in Colombia and there's like a magic house, and we don't talk about Bruno.
There's an entire song dedicated to not talking about this man.
Bruno is basically just the gay uncle that lives in between the walls.
Is this just a thing? Because I've never heard of the gay uncle that
Honestly,
lives
there's
in
no way I can explain the movie without you watching it for it to make sense.
Come
You're
here,
not
bitch, let's
immediately
go!
mad at me for not watching it, so
I mean,
apparently
the
it's
moral
not
of the
like it's all
story
good.
is just basically generational trauma.
Shit!
Yeah.
And again, that's also the moral of the story of Turning Red. Like they've really been
Yeah,
going
actually.
through some like, for like, what's the word when like a fear isn't tangible? It's more of a feeling.
Emotional damage?
Yeah.
Like the
Subjective?
meme?
No, not subjective.
Trauma?
I mean, yes, but there's a specific word that I don't think I can.
Wait for it.
Aren't you an English major, Cameron?
He's playing
English
the game.
major, not a mech.
I'm in the middle of fighting a dragon here. What do you want from me?
Thesaurus.
That's the source.
What kind of a dinosaur is that?
A boring one.
That's
I have no idea, but either way, it's just like it's shit's coming at you.
Come here, bitch. Let's go.
Inner conflict.
intercom. There we go.
The wind was starting to blow me away. If I didn't make that shot, I might have fallen off.
Had to start the fight all over again, right?
That
Yep.
would suck.
I'll be honest, like I have not been impressed with this game's boss fights.
Yeah, that's fair.
We're waiting, we're waiting, we're waiting.
There it is.
What are you waiting for, dragon?
He bamboozled me, that son of a bitch! Okay, fortunately he gets all tuckered out once he's done with the flame breath. Woo! Considering I did 2 dungeons last time, this is kind of embarrassing. Well, thank goodness I landed before he exploded.
I'm glad that this dungeon's over, because this was...
Yeah, this was a while.
I did not enjoy this nearly as much as the last dungeon.
Oh yeah, the Temple of Time is a fantastic one. Sky Temple's cool as long as you know what you're doing, and I clearly did not.
Yeah. But then that leads us to the
Words of the Sages.
Twilight.
Only the true ruler can destroy the mirror. Zane could only break it into shards. That's proof of his false kingship.
This game needs more hammer statues controlled by your staff.
That'd be fantastic.
Like, that's legitimately the most fun thing I've seen you do in this game.
Yeah, nothing else I can think of I need to do up here, Midnight. Let's go.
We've slain the dragon. Time to send the city crashing to Earth.
And
Oh
hopefully...
no, Angel Island is falling again.
Hopefully cause the extinction of the weird chicken people.
never see him again after that. So.
I mean, you know what's really weird about the chicken people? The main one,
Other than everything?
Uko's name is actually the exact, like, hexadecimal code of the color of Link's tunic from Ocarina of Time. I looked up fun facts a little bit ago. Well, thank goodness I didn't have the iron boots on. Okay, at least we didn't die. We got that going for us.
The lack of death is, in fact, pretty good.
Alright. Meaning, next time we can go... Holy crap, I think we'll finish next time, actually.
Oh.
You think so?
What's next?
Well, 2 more dungeons.
But they're back-to-back.
Oh, I thought you said you would finish... Oh, so there's... I thought you said we would finish the game next.
No, next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was asking, well, then what game are you playing next if we're almost done with this one?
Don't know yet. I should probably figure that out, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as you can.
We had a lot of ideas we were throwing around earlier. Did you like any of those older ideas?
Yeah,
What ideas did you throw around with?
Not a lot of them were coming to mind at the exact moment.
Yeah,
but I know
same
we
here.
talked
I
about it.
remember we did discuss some color realm of world is shadow, so that makes it sound unpleasant. Twilight there holds a serene beauty. You've seen it yourself as the sun sets in this world. Bathed in that light, all people were pure and gentle. Things changed when the foul power pervaded the world. Hi, spirits. We overestimated our abilities and attempted to put an end to Ganondorf's evil magic. Hope you can find it in yourself to forgive our carelessness. No, not really.
No, you kind of screwed up everything in.
Oh, Twilight Princess.
Roll credits.
Huh, they said it. They said the
They
thing.
said the
Roll.
name!
So you knew? I mean, I did. Yeah, Midna is the true leader of the other realm. As a ruler who fled our people, I'm hardly qualified to forgive you. The, like, one time we see her without the fused shadow on her head.
Yeah, she looks weird without it.
Right?
Like, it looks like she has a hat on right now, keeping her hair up, but it's invisible.
It almost looks like Bart Simpson's head.
Yeah.
Oh, that was creepy.
That's a fantastic evil smirk.
Right? In our
Yeah.
world, we've long believed the hero would appear as a divine beast. Y'all remember this? Way back at the beginning of the game?
Yeah.
That's why when I found you, I thought I could use you. Only cared about returning our world to normal. I didn't care what happened to the world of light, not at all. After witnessing the selfless lengths that Princess Zelda and you have gone to, your sacrifices, I know in the bottom of my heart I must save this world. There is no other way. If we can just defeat Zant, the curse on me will dissolve and we may be able to revive Zelda.
I mean, that all sounds good and dandy. And almost simple, actually.
Alright, and I'm gonna end the stream with the shot of the Twilight world. I feel like that's fitting.
Nice little teaser.
Welcome to the Twilight Palace, the next dungeon.
Shouldn't you be stuck as a wolf the whole time?
Eh, it's different, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
the
No, he has
normal
control
Twilight
of it,
of this realm. Can I ask one last selfish favor? Regardless of what my reasons may have been, I once abandoned this world. I left behind the Twilight, those who had followed me, who considered me their ruler. Even now, as they remain here suffering, they believe help will come. If they were to see that the only help for them was a hideous little imp, don't you think they'd feel let down? Do you mind if I continue to hide as your shadow? She's the same to being seen by her people like this. Okay, so the magic that turned Link into a wolf isn't technically just the Twilight's power, it's the power of Ganondorf that was given to him by Zant.
So are the people here kind of the same problem where like they're
Different,
stuck as shadows or something?
Somewhat. So, you'll notice they look like the monsters I've been fighting, but they're docile. These are the people of this realm who are being transformed into those creatures by Zant's power.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this is the semi-final dungeon that we'll be doing next time. That's kind of exciting, isn't it?
You know.
Much wow.
Thank you for your delightful commentary, Josh.
Man, and shit is going to be real next time, because we're going straight to the final dungeon after this. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream here, and hopefully I'll be able to finish this soon, but I also need to come up with the next game on the list. So, haha!
Yeah.